So multifaceted. You may have some multifacetedness going on with you right now, around you. On the opposite end of the spectrum, somebody could be rejecting your multifaceted energy. You're probably trying to take on some multifacetedness right now. Now, mind you, multifaceted could mean either you're juggling multiple things, or it could also mean you're trying to switch gears on something. So let's see. Where's this multifaceted energy coming from? So, Two of Pentacles in reverse, imbalance, disorganization, inability to commit to anything, overextending chaos. I feel like this is some of your fears. Mind you, the personal card is multifaceted. This could either mean that you're taking on multiple projects. This could mean you're switching gears. This could just mean that you're, how do I say it? Multitasking, but in a way you can blend into multiple things that you're not expected to blend into. So you can basically switch gears, but also be a chameleon at the same time. So I really feel like this multifaceted energy is probably around you because of some imbalance that's going on. You're probably suffering from disorganization, preventing you to be able to commit to anything, maybe having some overextending chaos. And that's probably why this probably maybe a one-on-one internal reading. So you're probably being pressed to be multifaceted because of an imbalance you're having in your life right now, probably causing some disorganization. Five of Pentacles in reverse, recovery from financial loss, forgiveness, triumph, overcoming adversity, positive changes. I really feel like you may be being threatened to suffer from a financial loss. You may be in a phase of recovering from it, or you may be avoiding it overall, and it could be too because of the imbalance that you're having. Okay? Imbalance could also be poor decision making as well. The poor decision making could be from financial losses. And mind you, if you're being multifaceted now too, this recovery from financial losses could be from the financial loss you had in the past. That's why that's in reverse now. So Four of Swords upright, rest, relaxation, contemplation, peace, contemplation, recuperation, rejuvenated, sanctuary. I feel like this is somewhere that you're withdrawing within. In order for you to get this rest and relaxation that you need. You probably been stressed the hell out because of this imbalance. So if you haven't indulged in some multifacetedness now, you're probably resting up to get prepared for that. So you can either probably add on some shit or switch gears. Okay, so unaliving, and this is upright. So change, transformation, in and of a cycle, transition, getting rid of access, birth of new opportunities. I feel like, once again, this is why you're in this resting phase with this Four of Swords upright, because you're getting ready to do some shit with this multifaceted energy that's going on around you. Something that's probably pressing you to add on some things. You probably adding on and switching gears at the same time. So probably adding on something that's polar opposite of what you're doing during the day or something. Probably going to add on a night job or something, weekend job. Something is forcing you to make a change or transition. And it's probably because you're coming out of this Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're trying to figure out ways to recover from a financial loss. Probably, once again, from some bad decision making, y'all. Let's see. Three of Pentacles upright. Whatever it is may involve some teamwork, collaboration, apprenticeship, focused effort, growth and learning, mastery, recognition. I really feel like this is the energy of that multifacetedness. It's probably something you're going to take on that involves a team, collaboration, may involve an apprenticeship. It may force you to have this focused effort. This is probably why you're in this sanctuary phase. This Four of Swords upright. Probably something that's going to cause you to have to grow and learn. So it may be a skill where you have to add on like a trade or go to school, get a certification, get some credentials. You might have to learn a skill, like you might have to learn how to work a sewing machine or something. Whatever it is, it's a mastery recognition involved. So I really feel like, once again, too, this is why you're in this rest and recuperation phase. Mind you, if you have already been in this multifaceted energy, you could also be in this rest and relaxation phase, just resting up, to be able to continue to do what you're doing. But I really feel like the rest up is necessary, because with multifacetedness and the Three of Pentacles, baby, you busy. This gives me booked and busy. If you're not booked and busy now, you have the potential to be booked and busy, so you need to rest up just so you don't get overwhelmed. Mind you, it's multifaceted. So this gives me too, you probably have a day job, you probably have a regular line of or a stream of income that you already depend on. So this tells me you're adding on some more shit. This rest phase is very necessary, especially when you're dealing with other people. If it's a collab you're talking about doing, because it's one thing for you to already be overwhelmed, stressed out, and all of that just with your regular line of income. If you're adding on more stuff, especially with dealing with other people, you don't want to be in this tired, drained kind of energy, because you don't want to push these people away, is what I'm saying. You don't want to be an asshole, mean, and in that energy. You really do need to recuperate, because you have to bring your friendly faces, man. Bring your friendly face. So, Four of Pentacles upright, a need for control, frugality, saving money, blocking change, fear of change, hoarding the green. I feel like this is some of the unalive energy that you're in. Mind you, you could be unaliving some of this Six of Pentacles in reverse, that financial financial loss you were probably suffering, that you're trying to reject now. That's probably why you're hunkering down on spending unnecessary things, need for control, because mind you, if you're multifaceted, you're taking on extra things. It's going to sometimes it take a little money to get the other avenues set up. So you're going to not only have to tighten down on this financial recovery mode that you're in, you also have to be able to maintain your regular day-to-day shit, regular bills and all of that stuff. Plus you're going to have to find probably some money to invest as well. So this hunkering down overall is necessary. When I tell you probably need to go back over your budget, okay, do some penny pinching, probably clip some coupons, child. I don't give a damn if you got to go steal some free samples. If you're already having a financial situation you're recovering from, and then you're trying to step into a new investment or something, you're going to have to tighten down on that budget. You're going to have to tighten down on that extra spending. If not, you may have to even be super multifaceted and take on a separate job just to be able to finance these new endeavors you're trying to open up. Which again, Four of Swords, this is why this is so necessary. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, and this is in reverse. So this is Wheel of Misfortune, unlucky, unwelcome change, setbacks, misfortune, delays, loss of control. I feel like this is the energy you was pushed into with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is another reason why you being forced to unalive the situation. Change some habits. This is another reason why you being forced to unalive the situation. Change some habits. This is probably another. Okay, my phone now. But this is another reason why you're being forced to go there and hunker down and change these spending habits, and not only that, acquire some extra income. So, King of Wands, and this is upright. So, protective, natural-born leader, visionary, entrepreneur, honor, magnetic, innovative, faithful, and inspiring. I feel like this is the energy that you're tapping into with this multifacetedness. This is how you're able to turn those imaginative lights on and those creative lights on, and those hustling. This is how you're able to step into that hustle seat, those hustling shoes. So Knight of Cups upright, romance, charming, graceful invitations, following your hearts and dreams. Once again, this is more of that energy you're tapping into, and why you feel the need to be multifaceted and probably create new avenues and outlets for yourself. Okay, just for confirmation, this is what I feel like the energy is that you're going to take into these tasks or create into these endeavors. You're going to utilize these multifacetedness energy in order to create these endeavors, because you're going to tap into this Knight of Wands upright energy. Passion, energetic, bravery, fearless, confident, adventure, hero, rebellious, inspired action. All right, y'all.